What happens when love outlives reason? When care becomes control and grief twists into obsession? In Bring Her Back, the line between nurture and manipulation is not just blurred, it's deliberately erased. The film opens not with a scream, but with silence, an eerie camcorder silence from the past. A moment captured, distorted, and preserved. It's not just background, it's a warning. From the very first frame, Bring Her Back doesn't ask if something is wrong. It asks, how long have we been pretending it isn't? Andy and Piper are not just siblings, they are survivors of trauma, of absence, of systems built to protect but designed to ignore. Their closeness is not born of comfort, but necessity. In a world that's already failed them once, their bond becomes the last defense against everything else. But what if the threat doesn't come from the outside? What if danger wears a smile, bakes cookies, and insists it's doing what's best for you? The genius of Sally Hawkins' Laura is not in how terrifying she is, but in how utterly ordinary she appears while doing terrifying things. Laura is not evil in the classic sense. She's not possessed, cursed, or monstrous by nature. What she is unresolved, unhealed. Her wounds speak louder than her words. And in her obsessive caretaking lies a chilling question. Is it possible to love someone so much that you erase them? Bring Her Back refuses simplicity. The horror doesn't come from a ghost or a monster. It comes from the breakdown of trust. It's in the way a hug can become a cage, a gesture of kindness can hide a command, and a word of comfort can be a form of control. The house isn't haunted, but it haunts. Its corners are too clean, it's quiet, too loud. It becomes a reflection of Laura herself, put together on the surface, fractured underneath. Like her, it hides its true shape in plain sight. Piper's blindness is not just a character trait, it's a metaphor the film refuses to exploit. She doesn't need saving. If anything, she sees more than those around her. But it is her vision others distort, her perception they manipulate. And that's the true horror, not in what she can't see, but in what others won't let her understand. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support truly helps us grow and keep going. There are moments in Bring Her Back where the camera doesn't move, and yet everything inside the frame shifts. Faces rearrange themselves, a hallway grows longer, a gesture lingers too long. It's subtle, but you feel it. As if the film itself is warning you, trust no stillness. The VHS footage isn't just a gimmick, it's a scar, a remnant of a ritual that was never closed. It's raw, abrasive, out of time. Like trauma itself, it cuts into the present. And Laura, she's not just part of it, she is its product. But the most disturbing thing isn't what Laura does, it's how easily she gets away with it. How institutions nod politely while children scream silently. How kindness becomes a mask no one dares to pull off. The horror is systemic, and the system is indifferent. To love someone broken is to risk breaking with them. Andy learns this not in a moment of crisis, but over time, through doubt, through pain, through a growing sense that protecting Piper might mean losing her. The question becomes, is it still love if it demands sacrifice without consent? But what if we've misunderstood horror all along? What if monsters don't hide in closets but in conversations? In the spaces between a mother's smile and her sigh? In the gap between what we say and what we mean? Bring Her Back invites us to look there, and it's far scarier than the dark. The Philippou brothers' filmmaking is chaotic, raw, and visceral, but behind the chaos lies intention. Every out-of-focus frame, every abrupt cut, every suffocating close-up, it's all part of the descent. They are not just showing horror, they are making you feel trapped inside it. Oliver, the mute foster child, becomes a mirror for what's been left unsaid. His silence is not emptiness, it's a scream no one has learned to hear. And in his self-destruction, we see what happens when pain has nowhere else to go. The film's cruelty is not gratuitous, it's a reflection of how we treat vulnerability, of how easily children's voices are drowned by adult insecurities, of how the ones tasked with healing are sometimes the ones who hurt the most. Some will say Bring Her Back is messy, unfinished, but maybe that's the point. Grief doesn't tie itself up neatly. Trauma doesn't follow a three-act structure. Pain lingers, loops, interrupts itself. The film reflects that chaos, not as failure, but as truth. And so we circle back to the beginning. What does it mean to bring someone back? Can we ever truly reclaim what we've lost, or do we just build illusions to fill the void? Laura tries to resurrect her daughter, but in doing so, she buries herself deeper. Andy tries to save Piper, but risks becoming lost to her. The answers Bring Her Back offers are incomplete, intentionally so. Some horrors have no closure, some wounds don't heal, and maybe the bravest thing we can do is stop pretending they should. In the end, this is a story not of monsters, but of people. And sometimes, that's far scarier.